Good morning, sunshine. Okay, so we left off where we had fish food chopped and stuff yesterday. So we're going to continue. So what this is mussels. Okay, so you want to squeeze the juice out of them. That way you're not putting unnecessary noxious substances into your tank. And as you can tell, he knows what this is. He knows what this is. And there he goes! Yay! When's he out? Pork puffer. Out October 20. Oh, he's out. Oh, crap. Now I gotta remember who he was for. Oh, no. Yeah, no. I don't know. I have to figure out who he's for because he's done quarantine. Okay, so this is mastic. Mastic is a mixture of ground crustaceans and algae, and I kind of stick it onto seashells, as you can tell. They've been doing this for a while. That way I don't have to put it on the piece of glass and stuff like that every day. This is just easier because, well, as you guys well know, I'm lazy. Okay, so that goes in there. We race back to it. Okay, there's Mama and Papa. Come out, wherever you are. Okay, there's Papa back there. Let's get the camera. You can see him right underneath the glare of the light. That's Papa. So they don't get really that big, but we'll give them some chopped fish. There's the shell dwellers in here. Give them some chopped fish. All the wrasses and the Bella Goby and the chiggers, they of course love chopped shrimp. Even the blue tang, the cowfish. I'm waiting for the Bella Goby to eat. I got him picking at stuff. Let's see if he'll go for the mysis. Okay, because here we got mysis. Okay, are you awake? Are you awake? Okay. The kiters, it usually comes out after we feed a little bit. And he loves the mysis. Well, he loves shrimp, and these are about the same size as the size of cherries that he likes. Frozen brine. See, as you can tell, this is brine shrimp that's been thawed in the fridge and then salted. Okay? You may ask, why do you salt your fish food? For this reason. If you have your fish food soaking in fresh water, it'll just float on the surface of the water. If you salt it, then it's got the same density as the water and it'll sink. Yeah, those are two blue tangs that were just put in here this morning. They spent the night in the Super Dripper 10,000,001, because this is the number 10 million, because it was the first one I made. Bacana Bay Angel. Okay, got some rainbows in here. And that guy got his butt handed to him at a customer, so we brought him home, and well, these guys aren't beating on him, but he's certainly a nervous fish. And I got some nice Africans down here. They're going to Joe Salib just for storage. Oh crap. Oh yeah, well, if you watched our very first video ever, we started it off with a flood, so just changed the water in that because the blue polar cichlids, they're in here. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, there's my handy dandy drain that you can't see because it's dark. See, we keep this fish room not that well lit. The purpose of that is for calmness. calms the nerves. Because, you know, we bring the fish in, let them relax for a period of time. Okay, so the other clamshell down there. And then that way they make the transition to aquarium life very soft and gentle. A little bit more fish flesh in there. Bit more brine shrimp. As you can tell, we spend extended period of time feeding. Okay, these are the 2 brine shrimp that were started yesterday. So what I do is I pull the air lines and I dump it all into this beaker. Okay. So now this will settle so that I can separate the brine shrimp. And then I'll wash these out, and they get a heaping teaspoon of brine shrimp eggs in them, and then 1/3 fresh water, 2/3 salt water, so that I get a water change. I just did a complete water change on this one, but that's mostly to get it ready for the next go around. Yeah, we're all set up for floods because this is not the first flood. This is not the first flood this week. My son, if he sees his side, because he's on the other side, if he sees it all wet, his simple question is, Dad, is the flood new or did you already take care of it? And then that way Dad knows whether to run downstairs really fast and pull a hose out of something, or, yeah, fixed it already, son. Okay, so let's toss some more fish meat around. Here's the clown loaches, etc. They need a bit more water because, well, we blow 50 cubic feet a minute of air out into my greenhouse, which means the evaporation rate in this fish room is phenomenal. Okay. So this is just a bucket. I put water in it, and that's where I get my water to do whatever I need to do. It used to have a light that worked, but light crapped out and I can't get it out because the wire is there. I got 2 things I can't get out because I'd have to disconnect everything, and it's just easier to, well, minimal effort. Like my son, minimal effort, Aaron. He takes after his father, which, as every father out there can understand, drives me nuts. Because, you know, lazy, disorganized. Well, it works good when you're smart. So, lucky for me, the boy's smart. Okay, so this is the filter. It's just gravel. There's nothing else in there. But what you do is you shake it and dump it, shake it and dump it, and that gets it washed without you actually having to do any washing. See, we did a water change on this yesterday because these guys all came over to here, and I think I got them all now. Okay, the salinity going upper. You can tell there's getting salt in it because the bubbles stick around longer. And if you look at this tank here, I'm wondering, does that just indicate the difference in salinity? Because this is the tank I put the salt in. So let's see what we got. Okay. Yesterday we were at, I don't remember what we were at yesterday. It had to be lower than this. Maybe we were between 8 and, yeah. I don't know. It really doesn't matter because when it gets up to the up, and down to the down, down, we'll know we're there because we arrived. Okay, this is still lower than this, so we'll just leave this for another day because we add salt when these are equal, and they're not quite equal yet. See, this one's between Oh no, it's right on the 8 now. These aren't that accurate. But when you're just approximating, you really don't need accuracy. Oh no, they're the same. Okay, let's put some more salt in it. Okay, well I go do that. That's my 10 minutes. We'll do it again tomorrow. Taking it up, trying to remember where we are, and taking it up from there. See the brine shrimp is starting to settle? See, this will be clear down to about here. This will be orange because the brown's all down here. So right now it's not ready to separate, and it's very time sensitive because if they all settle on the bottom, they suffocate and they die. We don't want that. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of feeding live food. Oh, why is the air off on this one? Oh, I know. Because these air lines are out of the water. That stops the air. See? There you go. Because obviously that filter had to have been running. There's my other batch of ollies. All right, thank you. Bye.